If you're a real fan of DJ Khaled, not his music, arguably his music sounds nice. I mean, I've even probably purchased a DJ Khaled song somewhere in my life. I know I have. But if you're a fan of what DJ Khaled does with no irony, you're one of the worst people, you know? Like, just period. Like, and I think DJ Khaled knows that. That's what I have to believe, you know? So if you think, oh, that's actually really cool that he Snapchatted his son's birth, you're a piece of shit. Like, I hate when people, I fucking hate when you're at like a cafe and you're on your phone and someone says, be present, put your phone down. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm texting, shut up. But that's like the ultimate, like, if you're Snapchatting when your son's being born, coming out of your baby's mom's vagina, then you're not really actually living life and you're just a cartoon. If you think that that's dope or lit, you're a fucking piece of shit. And you know that, but you know that. And that's fine, but you know that. DJ Khaled, when he Snapchat his son's birth, yeah, I didn't even know he did that. The fact that he did that, though, makes me want to fucking fight everybody in this room. And there's 75 people in this room. Another one. I keep knocking someone out and saying, another one. Also, it's crazy to me how many guys look like DJ Khaled too. But like, so many people have that like perfect beard. They're like a little bit overweight, and those eyes that are just like, you know what I mean? And I see these guys all the time. If I looked like that, I just wouldn't have a beard, you know? Look at the pants with the red shirt. That's amazing. It looks like he just has another upside down shirt on his legs. These are so bad. Look how bow-legged he is with the leather on too. As much as I want to say the cowboy hat one is the worst one, there's something like funny about it. So I can't say that's the worst one. Like, I feel like Woody Harrelson would dress like this in a way, so I kind of like respect it. That coat is actually really nice. The furry one is just like if my mom wore it, it would be awesome. The worst one is probably the leather turtleneck with, you look like your job is to get fucked. I'd be surprised if he didn't get fucked after like that concert with that leather. It's like a turtleneck and no sleeves. Like, are you hot or cold? The GOAT porn star is it Linden Mueller or Linden? Yeah, she's the GOAT. Because when I was a kid, I remember she was like one of my first porn girls that I saw. Oh, you know how I found out about her is because she was the girl in the Blink-182 CD cover or something like that. I thought when I was a kid, I was like, that's like, she's so like pretty. Then I found out she did porn, and I was like, oh, well, you can still be like pretty and do porn and not just be like, you know what I mean? Like, as a kid, I was like, oh, porn is just like nasty bad girls, which I mean kind of are, but that's kind of cool. But then you're like, oh, but you can also be like beautiful and do porn. I think Janine Lindenmuller, I think it's Linda Mueller or Linden Mueller. I think it's Linda Mueller, but she's the GOAT for sure, no doubt. Yeah, she'd look good in that Justin Bieber outfit probably. For me, who I would like to see in any movie, either be Sylvester Stallone or Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme is so fucking funny, and I don't know if he knows it or not, but that's why I like it. Like, my favorite action movie, like The Rock is the greatest action star now, either him or like Jason Statham, I would say. They both know what movie they're in. The Rock knows it's a little silly, I feel like, but I feel like Jean-Claude Van Damme probably thinks like, yo, this fucking movie's badass, you know what I mean? And I feel like he comes up with that shit. Like, I'll do the splits over the counter in Time Cop, and then he's like, we'll do that and you're welcome. Like, I feel like that's how he is, and he's like, because it's badass. I feel like we as audience members see like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, that's very creative that they did that, but I think we'll be like, no, it's fucking badass, you know? I think that to me, that's what I like to think. I don't know if he thinks it's funny or not, but to me, I like to think that he's like, my movies are fucking badass, you know? Like, to me, that shit makes him the GOAT action movie star, for sure. I mean, I haven't seen every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, but to me, the quintessential one is probably Time Cop, because it was like right at the peak. I like sci-fi. I don't know, the fight scenes were cool, and he was in like tip-top shape, and he was just like, I mean, him playing a cop that's like, you know, got to do the right thing is like so funny, you know? That's so funny to me, because it's like, yo, I mean, what is he even? French or Belgian? Yeah, he's Belgian, yeah. Brussels or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's from, but like, you're not a cop in Detroit, you know? That's my favorite shit. Like, you're not a cop in Detroit. You're not a cop in Detroit, but like, you are in the movie, so like, okay, so yeah, do the splits on the counter. Yeah, Time Cop is the shit.